In today's video, we have the Kingston Arms Antiqued Bastard Sword. Taking some specs, up close looks, and a little bit of movement with this one from Kingston Arms. All right, let's talk about first impressions with this one. This is the reissued version from the original Hanwei Antique Bastard Sword, but there's been some improvements made. Let's talk about the improvements. The scabbard is, it's actually a lot, not just more shiny, but the wood and the lacquer they're using is a lot more, it just feels better on the hand, and it's more aesthetically pleasing. So if you put that on a sword stand, it's gonna look really good. It's a 5.5 inch point of balance. So for those of you that are into longsword and even just bastard swords with it being right in the middle, when you are cutting with this, there is a lot less lag from the older version. So if you haven't held the older version or cut with it, I have. It was a lot more blocky feeling. That's like the best way I can really describe it, outside of you actually holding it in your hand. But this one's a lot more responsive in the hand, and I've just, feel that from doing the original one a couple years back. I think like 4 or 5 years back. There's been some adjustments to the pommel. This is a peened pommel for this one. I believe the Hanwei one is a threaded one, but don't quote me on that. They made some adjustments to the actual shape of the pommel, which you'll see more in the up close looks. See how it flattens out right there? That's gonna be really nice for when you're gripping toward the pommel, whether you are somebody that likes to grip like this, or if you wanna grip more like this. Another feature that they've improved on is the grip. So the grip, you can hear it's more tacky, and it's not just the adhesive underneath this. This is obviously a wood cord leather wrap grip. This is more conducive for when your hands get sweaty. If you're in a high humidity environment, if you're somebody who is gonna do some sort of fencing with this, like cut practice or even solo practice for those of you that have the proper training. And the grip has just been improved by, it's not so circular, so they've flattened out the handle quite a bit. Obviously, the dominant hand, or for most of us that are right-handed, you're gonna have that thicker part of the grip, and then it's going to taper out more toward the pommel, where the pommel generally is gonna catch toward the heel of your hand into that pinky, or if you're somebody who grabs the pommel, that middle finger where it's flat, that usually catches really nicely when you're performing a larger cut. Overall length 50 5/8 inches, blade length 39 inches. Weight 3 pounds, 13 ounces with a moderately sharp edge. The blade width is 49 millimeters with a thickness of 5.8 to 3.7 millimeters. Pommel's peened. Point of balance is 5 5/16 inches from the guard with a grip length of 9 1/2 inches. The blade steel is 1566 high carbon, manufactured by Kingston Arms. All right, let's take a look at some movement with the Kingston Arms Bastard Sword, primarily working in a little bit of reverse backhand and then moving through some guard positions. Thanks for joining me for this review of the Kingston Arms Antiqued Bastard Sword, the new version, new and improved, better point of balance, better grip, and overall aesthetically pleasing. If you want to pick this one up for yourself or for a gift for someone, click the link in the description below this video to pick this one up today. As always, I'm Tom, your host for Kult of Athena's YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, follow us on TikTok and on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one.